You know that Ezekiel 9:2.
9:4.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Because the judgment must come forth.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm gonna get that First Peter. Was it Second Peter, First Peter? I think it's First Peter 4.
All right. We got.
Okay.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get, we'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to where it's due.
Salaki.
To where it's due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Chakodash, and double honor as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well. This is the brothers out here from GMS Nashville, back at you again with another author, the Spirit and Power of Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Chakodash. It says going live on a Wednesday afternoon, but really going to go into how, you know, as we're getting closer, you know, these people who claim to be Israelites, claiming the truth, is going to wax worse and worse. And what does it say? Damn, I can't think of the scripture. But as we get close to the end, these things are going to continue to ramp up. Israelites are going to continue to go the left, and then while the elect continue to go right. Mm-hmm. But we're getting close to the end, man, and we're seeing the signs. And shit is January 8th, 2025. Almost at 4, but 2025, the hopeful year of deliverance and destruction and judgment upon Esau Edom. Mm-hmm. And we've already seen, you know, a plethora, a lot of things that have happened within these past 8 days, man. Mm-hmm. So, and we're going to continue to see more and more happen and more things ramp up as we get closer to the end and to the return of Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Mm-hmm. All right, Salaki. Posting that we live momentum. All right, so this is Titus 1 and 10. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get the NLT real quick. Actually, I'm gonna read. I'll read it. Just the King.
You start verse 9.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is Titus 9. It says, shit. I'm gonna start with 12 real quick. Slide.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, so Titus 1 and 7, it says, for a bishop must be blameless as the steward of the Most High, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine. It says, no striker, not given to filthy lucre. And so you're not supposed to be given over unto money. Like you teaching for money. You know, you're not supposed to, you're supposed to be of a gentle spirit. Yep. You know, when it comes to teaching, you got to be understandable. Mm-hmm. You know, and you got to be humble.
Lust.
Yep.
Not refraining from your lust, refraining from your desires that make you want to, you know, do contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Father.
Mm-hmm. And you're making it about yourself. Yep. It's not about that.
It's lucre's sake, yep.
Yep. But a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, it says sober, just, holy, temperate, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able to be by sound doctrine both exhort and to convince the gainsayers. And that's why we out there on the highways and byways. Mm-hmm. You know, really it's the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you know, doing the works. But it's about, you know, bringing in the elect. We're showing our works. You know, we're showing that, you know, what it say, we're making full proof of our ministry.
Yep. And
what it say, study to show ourselves approved. And that's what we're doing through the Spirit power.
To make that call and election sure.
Yep. And that's what we're doing through the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It's not of us, it's of the Lord. And he get the praise. Yep. It says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. Right? And if you want to add to it, you can.
Can you read that?
Yeah. Titus 1 and 10 says, there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Right, especially they who call themselves Israelites, proclaiming to be Israelites. I keep the law. Mm-hmm. They don't keep, you know, when I think it was Bishop Nathaniel.
Yep.
He said they don't keep the law. GMS, they don't keep the law. Mm-hmm. And then you Bo putting their input on something they don't know about. Mm-hmm. They saying what GMS said about the 2000 prop. Well,
they were wrong about that.
They was wrong about that because GMS wasn't even established in the year 2000. Mm-hmm. That was the school at that time. Mm-hmm. GMS wasn't established until 2007, 2008. Mm-hmm. So you got these people just speaking out of their mouth, not knowing what they're talking about. Great, great, great. Everything is going to be, every idle word they say is going to be answered, and you're going to have to answer for it, thwart it. You're going to have to answer for everything that you say. Every idle word that you say is going to have to be answered for in the day of judgment.
Let me get this real quick. 1 Thessalonians 5:21, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. First off, you prove all things of what you're teaching. You know, it has to be proof of what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody don't get it, they don't get it. But even when it comes to you accusing other brothers, you got to prove that. Hey, they said this, break it down. You know, because we don't teach that you're supposed to touch on little girls and do all this and that. We don't do that. Now,
And I was thinking about it earlier when I listened to Elder Yashawanda's video.
mm-hmm.
These women ain't even being raised to be wives.
Yeah, yeah.
Because in the ancient world, the women of old, the young women of old, the maidens, was being raised to be wives. So by the time they reached that age to be married, when they reach the flower of their age, they're ready to be married. They're ready. They know how to cook. They know how to clean. They know how to take care of a household. They know how to nurture. They know how to take care of the husband. They know how to do this because why? Because the father is the one who is teaching her, as well as the mother, teaching her, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this. And so, what was you going to add?
No, you good, bro. You said it.
Yeah.
You said it. You know.
So the women nowadays, they're mindless. They literally, the women nowadays from 12 to 28 have the brains the size of a peanut.
Yeah.
And older, really 50.
Yeah.
They have the brain the size of a peanut.
Because like how it says what the older women supposed to teach younger maids.
Yep.
You know how to be wife. They're not doing that. You know they try to compete with the younger.
Yeah, they
with the
really
younger
are.
women. You know,
Kim Kardashian, for example.
Yeah, the bitch is old. You know, and so everything's been turned upside down because Esau had been ruled. Now, when you have real men step on the scene, it's a problem. And I'm talking about the Israelite men. You know, everything would be perfect if you would let us rule. You know, if you will follow the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai, because it ain't us, it's Yahweh Shemel Shai that's giving us this wisdom and understanding on how to rule the families, how to be over the families, how the operation's supposed to go. You know, because so on and so forth. Yeah, because you know, we wasn't raised up like that.
Exactly.
You might have been raised up with a mom and dad. Sometimes that's not just this. They don't have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding to basically guide their children. They through, and that's what you have also.
You might get a little bit.
Yeah,
you might get the flesh, the sinew, but you're not getting the breath.
Yeah.
Because, like you got, Malcolm X,
Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, and all these people who have tried to present a solution for Israel, really for the black people, Negroes. They try to present a solution. Then you got people who are trying to follow after that solution, but that's just the flesh and the sinew. That's not the breath of life. That's not the spirit, man. That's just a certain aspect, but you need the whole thing. You need the full solution. Not these half-ass solutions that bring nothing but continuing death and destruction.
Yeah, and loss.
Yeah, and loss. Yeah.
You know, because what it say, Isaiah. Let me get that real quick. Because when you outside this truth, you'll be lost.
Yep.
You know, and actually the full understanding.
Yep.
You know, because you got, like it says, they are the circumcision that are deceivers, vain talkers. They're still lost because they don't have Yahweh Shemel Shai. They don't teach of His name. What the Lord say, if you don't believe on me, you're gonna die. Yeah. You know, so hey, they're still lost.
If I can bring this out and you can break it down. Proverbs 1 and verse 16, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right, so you're gonna remain in the congregation of the dead. You know better than a nigga that don't know that he is real. Really, you worse. Because you remain in the congregation of the lost, the misled, you know, ultimately, you're not really knowing who you are and what this truth is about. The laws is a great way of, showing your faith, but that's not just it. You know, you need Yahweh Shai.
Faith without works is dead.
So that's a great thing that you know how to, working on keeping the laws and
not eating pork,
crab, shrimp, lobster. That's great.
growing your beard.
Yeah, growing your beard, not getting the lineups, you know, not committing adultery, the basic commandments. But ultimately, you know, you're still going off. We got on mixed crabs right now.
Yeah.
We not eating no pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, but we it's to some form of fashion we still going off. You know, so what's actually saving us is that grace. How about shot?
Through that
And
blood.
we're doing this. Yup.
Yeah.
Because what it say, charity covers the multitude of sins. So right now, this is being charitable. You know, we breaking it. You know,
Loving my brother.
making sure y'all don't go down the wrong way. Because guess what? We got man, you know, starting our apostles and elders. They look after us. They're our spiritual fathers to make sure we don't go down the wrong way. You know, and they got that that experience. You know, so they're able to say that. These other guys, these other bishops.
Yeah.
And these guys with these high titles, deacon and high chief priest bullshit. You know, they're showing you the example, the right way to go.
Yeah.
You know, we seeking the old paths, and we following the old paths of the righteous man, not the wicked man. You know, because they didn't last very long.
If I may, one more time.
You know, you good.
Because you said that they're like our spiritual fathers. Again, they providing us, you know, through the spirit of and power of Yahweh Shemiyah, they giving us the solution. Because everything is through Yahweh, but he does it through his prophets, through his men. And we believe that those men are the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And presenting that solution, but evil men who are waxing worse and worse are trying to come up against that order. Because as it says, let everything be done decently and in order. But you got men who are trying to come up against that order, against that way that the Lord is trying to bring forth life, bring forth redemption, bring forth reconciliation. But through the spirit and power of the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah, they will not. The Lord will not be. What was I going to say? Lost my train of thought. But the Lord, through the spirit and power of the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah, the elect will not be led astray by these men who are waxing worse and worse, trying to come up their own another way, as it says in John 10. But this is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. And the NLT says very difficult times. We're coming into very difficult times, trying times. More and more demons are going to continue to ramp up, plague our minds, tell us, hey, go this way. Don't go that way. His name ain't actually Yahweh. You know, because different demons are going to plague different brothers' minds. You never know what can pop in your head, man. It's 2025, and as we get close to the end, it's going to get harder and harder. And then as we get more and more built up, and as we grow more and more, those demons are going to ramp up. You on level 10 thinking that you're going to fight level 1 zombies, level 1 spirits, level 1 demons. You on level 100. You're going to fight a level 100 demons. That's how it works, man.
Because you're supposed to grow.
Exactly.
You know, as you grow, the spirits are going to be heavier.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you got it.
2 Timothy 3 and verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. That was a point. Disobedient to parents. And the apostles are like our spiritual parents, our spiritual fathers, leading us this way. Don't take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it that the mark in Revelation 13 and 16 is charagma. Look it up for yourself. That the root word is charax. That the root word of charax is grapho. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up for yourself. And okay, we look it up. Damn, it is. Then you look at the meanings of the word. A badge of servitude, charax, and impel, a stake, grapho, something that is going to be recorded.
That too.
Recorded. You know, going into like money. You know, being recorded onto your bank statements. You no longer have to go to the store or go to the DMV to get a new card. It just automatically just links up.
No paperless.
It's gonna be paperless. No more paper. I'm trying to figure out like why do everything's already digital. Why I gotta bring in 2 forms of ID? I gotta bring in my birth certificate. I gotta bring in my social security. Why I gotta bring in everything's already digital? I got it all on my phone. Why I gotta have a paper copy?
Yeah.
But that's the mindset really. We're going into another topic real quick. That's the mindset which, as the apostles say, there's lessons within lessons.
Mm-hmm.
And this come out because this is where we're at.
We have a short time.
Exactly.
It's a short time, and so in the lessons you might spin off. That's how the Spirit go. It's like how the Spirit have you jump from precept to precept.
Yeah.
If the Spirit will have you go another way, then He'll snatch you right back in.
Yeah.
To get right back on the topic.
Yeah.
And we have a very short time. So you got it,
But just like I was saying, everything is paper. Everything is already paperless, and I forget what I was saying. But that's neither here. Yeah, that's neither here nor there. That's how the Spirit.
But who else is going into prophecy like this?
Exactly.
Other guys in the camps, they're not within the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shai. They can't go into other prophecies or these type of prophecies. If they do, it's wrong.
That's it.
And how we know that's their fruit.
Yeah.
And like how we quoted study to show thyself approved.
Yeah.
They're not studying to verify what they're saying. They might look up a word, or really it's to their own fit.
Yeah.
They'll I don't want to say fuck the scripture up, but they'll mess the scripture up, on purpose.
Butcher.
Yeah, because it says, matter of fact, real quick, what's that precept I quoted? I know it said Timothy. Something about the doctrine. Real quick, 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And so, whether it's somebody saying, hey, this ain't the MOTB, this ain't the Mark Beast, World War III ain't gonna happen. Sometimes that seducing spirit will be, hey, teach your doctrine. Don't say that this is that. It's purposefully going off. You're not knowingly, going off. You're purposely doing it, for your gain. Because you don't want to look wrong in front of your congregation. So a lot of that's going on too. What the actual MOTB is. World War III is going to happen. You're going to tell your congregation, oh no, this ain't going to happen. The MOTB is a sin.
Yeah.
It's white women or Cesare Borgia, or some shit like that. That's not the case.
That's going back to what we was going into, disobedient to parents.
Yeah.
Because the apostles already said and proven, this is the mark of the beast. I'm going to go ahead and say, this is the mark of the beast. This is what it is, the RFID microchip. And then you got other Israelites. Nah, that's not it. It's an embargo.
Yeah.
That's not it. It's sleeping with wife. But like I remember because I was listening to the clip because it would have bugged me the whole time if I didn't figure it out. But I was saying that why I gotta bring in this, why I gotta bring in this, everything is already digital.
Right.
I was saying that's going to be the mindset of the people when they bring out the chip. This is convenient. It's going to be a faster way of living.
Easy.
You no longer have to wait 5 hours or an hour and a half in line to get your driver's license. We can automatically get your information just like that, at a snap of a finger, and transfer it all to you.
Just skip. It's just when you go up, just scan it.
Yeah.
Pop up instantly. Your vitals, your records.
Yep.
Everything will pop up instantly.
Instantaneously. And the apostles and the elders, they have been saying that this is what it is, but you have Israelites, as it says, they're being lovers of themselves, thinking that that's not it. Thinking that they're really being proud.
Yeah.
And then when it does come out, all these other Israelite groups that ain't preaching and teaching that the RFID microchip is a mark of the beast, they're looking like fishes out of water, man. They're going to be looking around like a deer in the headlights.
I got something real quick. This is 1 Timothy 4 and 4 and 14, because us prophesying is a gift. And many don't have that gift. All right. It says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the Presbyterian. Meditate upon things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. So soon, it's going to be known that a prophet had been among these people.
Yeah.
Why? When it's proven, starting with our apostles and elders, what we've been saying happens. And these other guys, like how he's going into, it's not going to profit them at that time. Right now, it's profited them carnally, by the numbers, the money. But very soon, it's not going to profit their congregation when it comes out that, hey, the MOTB is the chip. When it's presented, it's not going to profit them. It's not going to profit them when the system collapses. They're going to look foolish. Blood is on their hands. That's not going to really profit them. Right. For sure, that's first, because you got the blood of Israelites on your hands. So you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
And you're going to wake up in the kingdom with a put down head. So ultimately, all the deceiving that you're doing, the lying, is not going to profit you.
Right.
And then it says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continuing them, for in doing so, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. And I believe the scripture says that we're little savior, and that's humbly saying that. At that time, we're going to know. When we pass that test, we're going to know we was little saviors. And, this truth is able to save yourself and your soul. Salakia, and them that hear. And so ultimately, this is only for the elect. The elect are going to hear, believe, and nobody's going to be able to pluck the elect out of the hands of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and they're going to be saved, and Lord will, we are them. You got it.
Going back in that 2 Timothy 3, continuing on in verse 2, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So as these people continue to wax worse and worse in these various things that was just said, Lord said, Apostle Paul through the Lord was saying, hey, turn away from these people. Don't go near them, because Yahweh himself taught Apostle Paul. So when Apostle Paul is speaking, we can believe those words. So he said, turn away from these people who are being, high-minded, false accusers, and we're seeing that today. These people who Apostle Paul was just naming, speaking to Timothy, they're waxing worse and worse. So everything that we're reading is only going to get turned up as we get closer to the end.
Yeah.
You got it.
It says, in that Timothy 4 that I had, that their conscience is seared. Yeah. So once that spirit, that seducing spirit is on you can't get that off. And it's crazy because sometimes, you don't realize that you got that spirit on you. And that's because you consumed in that darkness. And so I'm going to get this. This is Romans 12:3. It says, for I say, through the grace given unto me, it says, to every man that is among you not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think. And that's what a lot of guys think too when they start giving themselves these titles. You're supposed to let other men, exalt you. Just like how there's been many brothers that we watch that's now elders. You'll hear the apostles say, oh, that brother, he's an elder. And they'll say, no, don't call me elder. I'm not an elder, but you'll hear you're an elder today. The apostles will be, elder Menachem Zabah or elder Malcolm. They didn't give themselves that title. It was earned, and through the Spirit, Yahweh Shemel Shai gave them that. And you remain humble, because that can be taken away or you can fall out. Yeah. And so you see a lot of guys that's up in age, that's in the truth, within other camps, they begin to fall away. Hell, even in Great Millstone, Lord will, that does happen, but we know that that's going to happen as the days go by. It says, I read it back, Romans 12:3, for I say through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think. And it's also, too, our righteousness is as filthy rags. So, because like how we was talking about, you're going to go off. But the thing is, you don't let your sins weigh you down, like how it says in the Apocrypha, and you keep on pushing. You keep pushing this truth. You don't let anyone take your crown, right? You don't let Satan sneak in and stay in that house. You know, because once you clean, like I said in the book of Luke, once you clean with those spirits that you had on you, they leave. But once you start letting come back, once you start letting that old man come back, now you got other demons coming into you. You worse off at the end than you was at the beginning. So now, you know, you got those 2 spirits off of you, those 3 spirits off of you, now 7, 8, 9, 10 coming back. And that's why you see a lot of guys getting worse too. Ultimately, they didn't get rid of that old man.
Exactly.
You know? And they still worldly. You got the natural man and the spiritual man, like I said in the book of Corinthians, which you got natural man in his truth, you know, which are the 2/3 ultimately in sheep's clothing. All right? It says, but to think soberly, according as the Most High have dealt to every man the measure of faith. So every man got their portion to deal with. And the Lord, he gives the increase.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, water, and the Most High, he gives the increase.
Yeah.
You know, so you pray and hope that the Lord increases you. And with that increase, you're going to have multiple spirits. You're going to have higher spirits or higher demons fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
If you got something.
Yeah, because you had said that these it's clean and swept. That's exactly what has happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you had mentioned that.
Yes, yeah.
But that's I don't know if you had mentioned that that's exactly what has happened today.
Mm-hmm.
That these people, men who are waxing worse and worse, they have allowed these demons to just fester. Because I like getting this word fester. They allow these demons to fester within themselves. Fester. Let's see. Of a negative feeling or a problem become worse or more intense, especially through long-term neglect or indifference.
Mm-hmm.
So they've neglected these demons. They've allowed these demons to continue to grow within themselves, and now they can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
They can't help but to follow after what their demon wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
When you get some synonyms to eat away at one's mind, you gotta rebuke those spirits. You gotta rebuke those demons. But these people, men who Israelites of the circumcision who are proclaiming to be Israelites, they have allowed these demons to just gnaw at their mind day after day. Demons are going to, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Demons are going to come after you. Because we are, starting with our apostle and elders of Great Millstone, we are the light in the midst of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it's dark outside and you see these demons are like a moth. When it's dark outside and you see that light, you just want to go towards the light.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. And the greater the light, the apostles and elders, the greater the light, the more moth. Then the bigger mob that is going to surround it and try to seize it. Really, they try. I don't know why they do it, but I feel like they do it to try to get to it. They're trying to get to it, and that's exactly what's happening today, man. We're light in the midst of darkness, and these people have allowed these moths, these demons, to just gnaw at them day after day, week after week, month after month, without rebuking them.
I got something for you.
And now they're waxing worse and worse because they haven't cleansed themselves of these demons.
And they truly haven't been washed with the word.
Yeah.
Because the word will actually, get them demons up off of you.
And what did Yahweh say? This when the disciples at the time was asking, hey, why couldn't we get the demons out?
Yeah.
And Yahweh said, it come not, you can't get rid of these, roughly paraphrasing, you can't get rid of them, but by prayer and fast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we can only imagine what these people wasn't doing by themselves off the camera. Because you can do and say a lot of things on camera, but what it matters is what you're doing off camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm speaking to myself first. What the fuck are you doing when the door is locked and you by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what separates the men from the boys.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
And we praying, That's another form of you showing
Prayer.
your faith
Yeah.
toward Yahweh Shai. You know, that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's our God. We're supposed to be continually praying, you know, fasting. You know, we're supposed to be doing all those things because you know, fasting, you get those spirits up off you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And like the brothers in GM Nashville always say, you know, we can't tell you how much you supposed to fast, how much you supposed to pray.
Mhm.
We just know you supposed to do it.
Yeah. Once a week, twice, it's your portion.
Something.
Yeah, something.
We can't tell. We know you better do 3 lessons a week.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
We can say that. We can't tell you how many. We can't tell you. Okay, like in Islam, you pray 5 times a day. We can't tell you. The Spirit may be on you to pray 3 times a day. The Spirit may be on you to pray 8 times a day.
Yeah.
But Scripture also says pray without ceasing.
Mm-hmm.
Every time the Spirit's on you, pray.
And it says the Spirit make intercession.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so you might not be openly praying, but in your mind, if you
Yeah,
get a heavy situation or topic that's on your mind, and the Spirit will, you know, will utter that.
Yeah.
To you, how about Shai?
Or you could just be chilling, having a great time, and then at the same time you're chilling, watching TV. You know, you're not in no bad mood. The Spirit is just crying out to the Lord.
Yeah.
This place.
Mm-hmm. And I hope we make it.
Yeah.
You know, I hope I make it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna get this Ephesians 6.
Because our spirit don't know either.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think it says that too. You know, you pray for it or something like that. I forgot.
Yeah, but our spirit don't know either. This is begging, please save me.
Yeah, yeah. This is Ephesians 6 and 12. It says because you know Jake think it's Israelite. What was it? Israelite banging or something.
Yeah, camp banging.
Yeah, camp banging. We're battling wickedness in high places.
Yeah.
And with us, even all camps, with all of us knowing that we Israel, ultimately we're doing something good, which is pushing Israel. You know, so
that's what Apostle Paul said in Philippians.
Yep. And so with us pushing Israel, you know, Satan gonna come in and doing it. And really it's starting with Yahweh Shai, because the Lord said he's coming to bring that division. And it's a sifting process going on. You don't want to be sifted. It's a lot of sifting going on. All right, but you want to be part of that sifting process when the Lord is gathering the elect out of all nations. You want to be sifted in, you know, and shall not the least grain fall into the earth. You know, you want to be sifted in, because it's really 2 sifting periods. You got the elect that's going to be sifted from all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sea, like what was that, Amos?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the other sifting period of the Lord saying, no, I don't want you, I don't want you, I want you. You don't want to be a part of that.
Yep.
All right, because you're gonna be burnt the fuck up. Ephesians 6 and 12. It said actually 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, not in yourself, not in your guns, right? Not in your camp. Meaning, you got these camp militias. Watch out for that. Right? It says, in the power of his might, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And this whole armor is really this gospel. You know, this truth. That Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge, the stability of our times. Right? This wisdom and knowledge is going to keep you, ultimately, it's Yahweh Shai, but this word is going to keep you from the hour of temptation. It's going to keep you from giving in. You know, because why? Your seeds fell in good ground. And that seed grew, right? And now you're well, how am I gonna say this? You're planted good in this truth, basically. You know, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. We battling against spiritual things. You know, not spiritual demons, but demons, wickedness. And you can't forget that. And you know, you got to check yourself to make sure you're not giving heed into them spirits, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or the wrong spirit. You know, what you call it, man? The spirit.
It's not the spirit.
Yeah, it's a spirit. You know, and so you got to know what's going on. You know, you got something. If you don't, I got something.
You got it.
All right, this is Sirach. Sirach 33, I forgot why I pulled this. It'll come to me. Let me find it.
Did you get that wax work?
No.
Evil men.
I got this. Let me just real
Yep.
quick, bro.
Yep.
Real quick. This is Sirach 33:14. It says, "Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly." So you got two sides playing against each other. Not playing, but basically we're the good set against evil. You know, and so when you set in that good place with Yahweh Shem Shai, the balance is that you're gonna have demons fucking with you. You're still gonna go through things. The Lord went through it. He was tested in Matthew 4. Chastisement. The Lord went through that when he was fasting. Satan came unto him, you know, and basically wanted the Lord to bow down to him. When the Lord was like, no, you shouldn't tempt the Lord your power. Like, nigga, don't cross your boundaries. You know, and so we gonna go through that same thing. And you just gotta know what's evil and what's good. You gotta know what's going on. Look, you know, what the brother said, you gotta scope out the room, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know?
It says, I ain't got nothing else after this. But this is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 13. I'm going to start at verse 12. 2 Timothy 3 and 12. Yeah, and all that will live godly in a Mashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution. Mm-hmm. You're going to get tried. You're going to go through, you know, difficulties, trials, tribulations. And the brother was just reading chastisements, adversities. Mm-hmm. But you just got to, you know, suffer through it. Because that works for real quick. I don't think it says much.
It's like patience, ain't it?
Yeah. But in this one, it got suffer and persecution in the same one. So I'm just gonna look it up on.
And tomorrow.
Yeah. If you wanna add something real quick.
No, you good, bro. You good.
Kind of. So the word suffer in the online etymology. And damn. I don't know what the hell that was. But online etymology.com. Allowed to occur or continue, because what it said in Micah 7:9, I will bear the indignation of the Lord. Mm-hmm. It says endure, be subjected to, because we're subjected to this. We got to go through this. We don't have no choice. It's already preordained that we got to go through this. Mm-hmm. So in order for us to live godly, and in order for us to receive salvation, we got to go through these things.
That's the second Ezra's, not second Ezra's. Damn. This, I know it's chapter 7 we'll talk about. That's Israel's portion. Is to go through the trials.
Seven.
It is 7. Yep, second Ezra 7. You know, damn, got brain fog. Yeah. You know, that second Ezra 7 says that Israel's portion is to go through that straight path, that straight gate. Yep. On the sides is deep water. On the side is fire. Yep. And you don't want to fall in either or. But the elect, they're going to stay on that straight path and get to the kingdom of heaven. That's Israel's portion. That's how we're going to receive our inheritance. Yes, it's given unto us, but we got to be tried. Mm-hmm. We did a lot of shit. You know, we got to be tried. The Lord, he passed his test. We got to pass our test.
As it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Baruch 4:28. And so ultimately, that's what's going to prove us. And it's already ordained who's going to make it. Yeah. That's the scary part. We don't know that. But it's already ordained who's going to make it. You just got to hope and have faith that you're going to make it. You know, just like, you know, you continue to do the things that is required of us. Yep. He that shall endure in the same shall be saved. Yep. And so that's all you got. Yeah. It's hope. And matter of fact, I had put this in for one of the quotes. I got like 2 precepts. Yep. So real quick, no, go ahead. It says to carry, to bear. Mm-hmm. So again, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him. We went off. We transgressed. Mm-hmm. So we got to go through these things, man. Mm-hmm. And I had put this quote in. It says, a pain is worth a lifetime of glory. So right now we're in a moment of pain. But, you know, things that we are suffering, you know, it can't be compared to what's getting ready to come for us. Yeah. You know, because the suffering is just for a moment. Jacob 18 is just for a moment. The kingdom of heaven, you know, it's going to surpass that time that we suffer. You know, it got the infinity sign. Yeah. It's going to be infinite. Yeah. You know, and then
Salaki, let me go ahead and get the. You got something else?
Yeah, I had a couple more.
No, you go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
2 Timothy 3 and verse 13. But evil men, you can break it down.
All
But
right.
evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Right, so evil man, they're gonna wax worse and worse. Think about them or the circumcision. Niggas out there in the world, yeah, we know they're gonna be fucked up. But our concern is within Israel, within the real Israel. And so in this truth, you got guys who are gonna wax worse and worse, and their fruit is gonna show that.
Yeah.
And they're being deceived because they think they're right. That's the scary part. A nigga don't know when he's bugged out.
Yeah.
Until you know he's being shown that, and if you fuck up, hey, wipe off the, kick off the dust from your feet.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing you can really do is hope they repent. And you got multiple witnesses on these guys going off, and it's a continuation. They're willingly going off at this point, with it, especially with the doctrine, which is to what save your soul. This doctrine that, like what we have read, is both to save yourself and your soul.
Yeah.
Because like how Yahweh Shah said, this doctrine that I teach is not of my own. Niggas think this doctrine is of our own. We made up. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to continue in that doctrine. You got it.
I'm gonna get in a different translation. 2 Timothy 3 and 13 in God's Word translation, the GWT. But evil people and phony preachers will go from bad to worse as they mislead people and are themselves misled. So these people are themselves being misled by Satan. By Satan and by Esau.
Like Esau, yeah.
Bag, selling out, having a 401c3, all these different variations of being misled themselves. And what does it say? Blind lead the blind, bold shall fall in the ditch. So these people, these Israelites, who of the circumcision or who are proclaiming to be Israelites, they're going from bad to worse, and we're seeing it before our very eyes.
Yes, weekly, every week,
daily.
Something different. Yeah, daily. Yeah, every day is something.
Every day is something new. You see Bow burning the flag, and really, the Elder Yashwamba was going into how their elders were telling them not to do it, not to upload it. So now the video is private. You can't find it. You got people who are waxing worse and worse, following after their own. Well, if I post it, I might get 1 million views.
Yeah,
I might get a few thousand views. Yeah. They're trying to get their own reps up, man. But what did it say? Because you was going into how their fruits.
Oh yeah.
Their fruits is after them, because as it says in Ecclesiastes 10 or 10, going to as the ruler is, so is the people. So however the ruler's acting, however Peter's acting, the people's going to follow right after. And we've seen an example of that with IUIC. I'm nasty like that. Why the fuck did you say that?
Oh, you see what they're doing now?
What are they doing now?
I'll put it in the chat.
I didn't see it.
Go ahead,
bring it up.
All right, well, on this video, let me get it real quick. I gotta get it.
This isn't, we're not, this is, you said it yourself. You putting this on online. You don't post it on Israel. See?
Please don't. Goodness.
Do it, but don't post it, man.
All right, so here you go. This is Bishop Nate. Bishop Nasty. Salaki. Where's the sound? No, that's Satan. Play everything else. Now this bitch ain't got sound. Ain't that some shit? Salaki. This is no.
Bro, what? This?
Yep. Yep. That's
firing it.
Yep.
Or is that like an AI?
Look. Here you go. Salaki.
This is AI.
This a brother that's amongst IUIC. He do the animation. So this came out today. This is on Elder Manata Zaba. Yeah, he did it like 3-4 hours ago. Elder Manata Zaba did a response to this.
On TikTok.
Yeah. Check this out. If you can't see it, just listen. Or you can go to Elder Manata Zaba page.
We challenge all camps that say you're righteous before the Lord. Go to another country where we're not even there and teach and establish something. Can you do that? Can you do that? all you camps that say you're righteous before the Lord, go to another country where we're not even there.
And that itself is another another lesson topic. Go to another country. Our apostles and elders, they never had to go to another country to teach.
We on another country right now through the YouTube.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So there we go. There you go. We already in a different country through YouTube.
Yep.
You can go to Brazil and
Mhm.
watch Israelites.
Mhm.
You can watch GMS.
Belgium.
What did you say?
Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium.
Or one of them, Germany.
Yeah, Japan.
Japan.
We have brothers in Germany,
Finland.
Finland, Italy,
Mm-hmm.
speaking those languages.
Yep.
We're already there. What do you mean?
We don't have to have all them gimmicks. You
Yeah.
know, because you see them with on the horse.
Yeah.
Nigga, you not Yahweh shot.
The crown.
Yeah, the crown, all that. So I'm gonna
The
get
music.
Yeah, the music.
Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Come on.
We get all that in the kingdom, man.
That shit ain't worth nothing on this. Just
No.
preach. So this is Sirach or Ecclesiastes 1, and I'm starting at 29. It says, "A hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest." So you got to be careful about what you say. All right, because by your mouth you'll be condemned, or you'll be judged, like how the brother had quoted, roughly paraphrasing. Verse 30, "Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall." And very soon you're gonna fall off that horse, Nate, because you've been on that horse for a while. 150 something million. I digress.
I gotta bring this up.
All right.
Cause a brother had posted it on the comment board.
All right.
I'm gonna get it in the NLT.
All right.
Matthew 23 and verse 15. What sorrow awaits you teachers of religious law.
Mm.
The law.
Yeah.
And you Pharisees, hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
For you cross land. My goodness.
Cut them.
For you cross land and sea to make one convert. And then you turn that person into twice the child of hell you yourselves are.
What chapter was that?
Matthew 23.
Bro, you got to send that in the chat.
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna get in the KJV. Matthew, I gotta put his handle out. Yeah, Howard the one. It says Matthew 23 and 15 in the KJV. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye can pass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. So you make him worse than yourself.
Make them worse than yourself. Damn.
Blind guide. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Verse 16. Woe unto you in the KJV, ye blind guides. That's all they are, blind guides.
Blind guides, yeah.
Which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. In the NLT it says, blind guides, what sorrow awaits you? For you say that it means nothing to swear by God's temple, but that it is binding to swear by the gold in the temple. Really, they just following after the money. His name ain't Yahweh, but say something about his garment. Because you had, when they was in at the Passover, you had one brother who garments.
Oh yeah.
And or his woman makes garment, and his garment was flashier than everybody else's garment. They told poor society, "Hey, you have to take that garment off, man. Your garment's too flashy.
That's crazy.
Your garment is better than Bishop Nathaniel's. You're gonna have to take it off." But it's okay not to call by his name.
By his name. And
but it's okay to call him
Yo play yogurt.
Yo play yogurt. It's okay to say that we don't know him right now. We'll get his name in the kingdom. But let somebody wear a better garment than Bishop Nathaniel. Let somebody make more money than Bishop Nathaniel. You out here.
That's crazy. That shit crazy.
You good.
You got my okay. Sirach.
Hold up.
Good.
Verse 17 in the NLT. Matthew 23 is a great read, by the way. It goes right into these false prophets and phony. You a big fat phony. Verse 17 in the NLT. Blind fools, which is more important, the gold or the temple that makes gold sacred? Which is more important, your money or the Lord? the Lord that gives you that money, that gives the increase.
Yeah.
Which is more important, man?
Mm-hmm.
And they choose to go, apparently.
For sure do. For sure do. That's
Verse 18 in the NLT. And you say that to swear by the altar is not binding, but to swear by the gifts on the altar is binding. How blind! For which is more important, the gift on the altar or the altar makes the gift sacred? Which is more important? Which is more important, man? The lust of your flesh, the things that the Lord has given you, or the Lord? The Lord is the one who gives you these things. Which is more important?
But once you choose to go, that spirit slowly decreases.
Because what does it say?
Money,
Damn. No, I think it's in Matthew 10, going into
28. No, not 10.
it might be, yeah. You can't serve Most High and Mammon.
Yeah, yeah.
Mammon is going into money.
Mm-hmm.
You can't serve the Most High and money. You gotta choose one of the two, and it's quite obvious.
Yeah.
Where a majority of these Israelites have chosen.
Yep. They go out there.
channel.
Yeah, sure did. They
You got Israelites with Patreons. You know what the Patreons is?
Well, yeah, when you have to pay.
You gotta pay
get
to get the exclusive content. You got this one dude. He ain't even a part of no none of his name's Chosen One. He gets like 100,000 views every, hundreds of thousands of views every video.
Damn.
And he'll post like every month, like once a month, maybe once every other month. And then in the bio it says 100 emails a month. The only way you can contact me is to subscribe to my Patreon. And he got like 5.2 million subscribers. Just a black dude. He's probably our age.
Damn. Damn.
So the Lord ain't these fucking gimmicks, man.
You sure right? The Lord didn't have no gimmicks when he was on the scene.
Exactly.
He didn't have no
Flipping the tables
gimmicks.
over. You making merchandise of the truth.
Cause they
The Lord's
want.
gonna kill
Yeah. Cause they want the Lord to come as
Patreon.
They want the Lord to come in gold and say, "I'm Yahweh Shai." You know, they would have believed. Many would have believed if he would have came in on a horse with the golden armor, the gold and silver. You know, he would have the sepulchre, not the sepulchre. What they call it, the broad staff. Whatever you call it. So like I can't remember the name of it. If he would have came flashy like that, he would have got the wrong people. You know, and that's one thing that's important is that the Lord is not gathering up the wrong people. I mean, like to be saved.
Yeah.
All right, you have a portion that's the 2/3, they're going to be destroyed. But the Lord's looking for the meek, the lowly, the ones that truly believe and need Him. Half the nation, they don't need Yahweh Shai. They don't need the physician. They don't want the physician. You know, they want Esau Edom. He's been ruling for so long, which is really a short time in the eyes of the Lord. That's what they want.
Yep.
You know, you are your father, the devil. So Sirach 1:30, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. That's plain. When their heart, their mind is full of deceit.
Yeah.
You know, when you start getting numbers, you know, when you start seeing that money come in, shit, we might as well keep doing it this way. That's deceitful.
Even views.
And views, yeah.
Let the wrong Israelite get 5,000 views on a video. That shit gonna go straight to his head.
Yeah.
You don't even need the money at that point.
Yep. For sure. They gonna start putting ads in they camp videos and shit.
I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, my camp leader, he only got 2 views. I'm getting 5,000 views.
I'm the new head.
Yeah. Even though you may not say it, but then you thinking it, and then going back, you allowing these demons fester in your mind. I'm getting more views than him. I think I'm better than him. Maybe I should go and start my own thing.
Yeah.
And now you gone.
Yeah.
Now you looking like the bug outs from Boston.
For sure.
That's
I'm gonna get this. This said Luke 7, not 7. Luke 11. Damn, it reloaded. All right, Luke 11 and 20. Was it 25? Real quick, because this is what I was talking about, and the brother had finished quoting it. This is Luke 11 and 24. It says, when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. He said, I will return unto my house whence I came. And when he cometh, he findeth it swept and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh them 7 other spirits. Right, so you worse than what you were at the beginning. That spirit, will get up off of you. And then, hey, when that spirit begins to come back, you let it come back.
Yeah, exactly.
And you end up being worse. So I keep reading it. Luke 11:26. Then goeth he and taketh to him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in. So they enter into that house and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. And so, before you came into this truth, you come in, you get cleaned up, you got the spirit on you, and then something happens to where that old spirit brings more spirits, that old demon, 7 more come back. So now, before you was in the truth, you didn't know, certain lifestyles you didn't do. You come into the truth, now you a mo, because you seen that the guy that went with the Trinity, had a Trinity girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He ended up being, and many guys that end up being worse, the spirits come back into them, and then they up out of here,
Yep.
or they think that they're still in the truth, right? But proves otherwise, or how they carry themselves. It says, and they enter in and dwell there, and the last state of that man is worse than the first, right? And so really that was the point, so hey, you got to be careful because Satan is seeking whom he may devour.
Yep.
Because the devil, he's like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. If you're not real well grounded, in this truth, you can get swept, and you don't want that to happen. And that's not going to happen for the Lord's elect. In the 1/3. Yeah, that's it though, bro.
That's it, man. So, evil men are going to wax worse and worse, especially in the times that we're living in. As it said again, that evil men shall wax, or not evil men. Did I finish? Yeah, I finished.
Yeah, you finished it.
Yeah. So, that in the last days perilous time shall come.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to get worse as we get closer, man. That includes wicked Israelites who proclaim that they're Israelites. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. And before we end it off, we'd like to give our praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash. And double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.